Well, hello, happy Thursday, and welcome to Elegant Sentiments Today. I'm Cheryl Abernathy. I'm the owner of Elegant Sentiments, and this is our weekly card share, number 55. So thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay. I appreciate that you're doing so. So today I've got more Lisa Horton Crafts products, and I'm using, this is one of her older folders. This is the Pine Cones and Acorns 3D embossing folder. That's going to be the star of the show this evening. And I paired it with her festive circle sentiments. So we're going to make a simple and elegant little holiday card using these sentiments. And then she has new cardstock in stock. This is white core card, which has, as the name says, a white core. So there's colors on either two sides, but the center is colors. And she's got several different packs. This is the spring pack. So it's got a nice brown, and let's see, lots of different, I forget how many sheets are in this, but I want to show you all these lovely colors that are in here. You get plenty of paper for your money. Let's see, there's some pretty violet and a nice blue that would look good with Arctic Frost, and here's a green that kind of reminds me of garden sage, and dusky rose or antique pink, and then this yellow. So those are all of the colors. This is the spring pack. There's a summer pack, a mermaid pack, and there is a grayscale pack. The mermaid and the grayscale just came out, and they're available on Lisa's website right now. So I'm not going to put this back in. I'll just move that out of the way. And then we've got some waxes. I'm going to be using ice gold and copper for the project today. And here's the project, and it's, you can see that wax on there, and then our foiled sentiment and some ribbon. And it's so simple to make this card, and it's really, I think, makes a nice holiday card. You can use it for any winter, fall kind of card that you need to make. And so we're going to start. This is an A2 card. So we're going to, let me move this out of the way. We're going to start with, I've already foiled, let me show you. When I have my hot foil machine out, I tend to just foil a whole bunch at one time. So I have some there that I haven't cut, and then I just have a bunch in different foil colors. And I do it, just doing it ahead of time when you have it, when you're already hot foiling, it just saves yourself a lot of time. You've got plenty of different options to choose from when you're wanting to make, in this instance, holiday cards. But I do that a lot, and so it really is helpful, just when you're having your hot foil system out and you're foiling. Just do a little extra, and it'll save you time when you're going forward. So I've gone ahead and I've hot foiled the sentiment, and then I've got a piece of this white core cardstock in this brown color, and then I've got an A2 card base that's already made up. So the first thing that we need to do, as soon as I find where I put it, is we need to emboss. We need to emboss this piece of paper that I've already cut. This is a A2 size, so it'll cover the whole front panel. So it's 4.5 inches by, or 4.25 inches by 5.5. And then just, however you want to line that paper up in the folder. I just wanted to make sure that I've got image pretty much everywhere. And so just stick it in there, and then I'll run this through my embossing machine. I'll be off camera for a second while I do that. but I don't know. It's trick or treat here. Are you guys doing trick or treat tonight? Is this a trick or treat night in your neck of the woods? We had I didn't actually even have trick or treaters. I was surprised. I thought we never get a lot, but I thought we might have a few, but we didn't even have a few. So, and that kind of worked out well for me because I forgot it was trick or treat. And so I have some fruit snacks that of my own that I was going to just give out if we had trick or treaters, but we didn't. So I get to keep my fruit snacks. Okay, so, and as you can see, maybe some of that white core is starting to show through. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this sanding block. Lisa Horton sells a sanding block, but this is just one that I got off of Amazon. And I'm just going around and sanding off that top part of the paper so that that white core shows through. I'm just doing that all around. I'm sorry for the noise. It does make that gritty noise. So if you can't do that chalk sound, I do apologize, but turn the sound down a little bit. And it doesn't take long, fortunately. Let's see, I want to go and make sure I get all of the areas with some. I want everything to have some of that white showing. So I just keep going around till I get it looking the way I want to have it. And then just want to make sure all of the, especially those pine cone petals, I really want to make sure that those are cleared off and have some white showing, because it'll make a difference when you're doing some of that waxing. You'll see. And just turn it and keep going till you get it the way. I want to get the top of this acorn here a little bit. And this one has some on the side, so I'll use the side to get at some of that acorn top, because I want that to be as white as I can make it. And just keep going around. There's that other acorn that I didn't get very well. And I think that's pretty much all that we need to do. So I have, I'm going to wipe some of this grit off of my stand here, my place here. And then I'm going to take the ice gold wax, and I'm just going to use white ice gold wax. And I'm just going to use my finger and apply wax to the acorn and just put it on there and rub it in. And just go around and get all those acorn nice and shiny. And I don't know if this is showing up on I guess it is showing up on the screen a little bit. But it's even prettier in person than the camera is showing. And just rub it around. And you can obviously use this technique with any embossing folder that gives a nice 3D impression, and take some sanding paper and white core paper, and you can just leave it without any color, but I wanted a little bit of extra highlight on these pine cones. And you could use wax, you could actually ink them up if you wanted. but I think this gives the look that I was looking for. And it's just so simple and easy to do. I was thinking of I'm into these blues here lately, not sure why, but that Arctic frost looking color would be pretty with some silver wax on the pine cones. Ooh, I think that'd be pretty. I might try that later. But that's so we just keep applying this wax until we get all of the pine cones done. And then there's, I think I got 3 or 4 acorns on here to do. But this white core paper is really nice. And if you do designs where you tear paper, that white core is really nice for that as well. And it doesn't take much of this wax. You can get quite a few of your pine cones done just with a teeny weeny bit of wax. Okay, so that's all of the ice gold white that I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off my finger. Get my little rag here. I need to wet my fingers because, and these waxes are water soluble is not the right word, but water reactive. They react to water, so it's pretty easy to clean up afterwards too. And then we're going to take some copper then and go around and get the acorn. Now on the design that I did, I put the copper on, or the sample I did, I put the copper on the acorn body, but I think this time I want to put it on the acorn top and see how that looks. Since it's teeny, I'm using just a little brush here, and I got way more wax on here than I really need actually, but it's just enough to add a little shine. And then I might just put a teeny bit on the acorn body, not as much as I have on the cap, but just a little bit. So I'm going to pick up some of this that I have up here and add it onto the body of the acorn. And we got one down here. And that's really all that we have to do for this guy. We can, and if you don't like the look of the copper, you can use silver or you can leave it white. And then I'm just going to take some ribbon that I have and just cut a piece of that off. This is ribbon, Stampin' Up! Ribbon. I have a ton of Stampin' Up! Product. And then just decide which direction you want it to go. And I think I wanted to go this way. So we'll just put some ribbon there. And where's my tape? And just put a little bit of tape down. Trim some of that. Trim a little bit of that off. Let me make sure I do it straight. Okay, that's pretty good. Oops, trying to pop up on me. No, you don't. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty straight. And then I'll go ahead and put this on the card front and put more tape back here. Tape over that ribbon just as an added precaution. And then we'll add this to the card base. Make sure it's opening the right way. I am notorious for putting my cards onto the base and they're not going in the direction that I want them to. I have done that so many times, but I'm a master now at correcting that. So I'm sure you've probably seen me correct it on a video or two. Okay, so we have that there, and then we're going to take another little piece of ribbon and just make a knot. Before I do that, though, I want to go ahead and add my sentiment. And this one, it just says Merry Christmas. And so I'm going to put some foam behind there, a couple little foam squares, just to pop that up a little bit and give it some more dimension. Super easy card. If you have to do something really fast, this one will surely fit the bill. And different colors, bright colors if you want bright colors. I was just drawn to the brown just because of the acorns. I like acorns and I think they're pretty. But if brown is not your thing, there's a variety of colors you can use. So I'll just put this, I think, right there. I think that'll be straight. I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then just take your ribbon and make a knot, slide it under and make a knot, or you can make a bow if you want a bow. But I figured I'd do a knot, and then this way I could send this to anybody. You could send anything to anybody anyway, but okay, well, maybe I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna tie it in my fingers. This isn't that hard to do, Cheryl. What's going on? Okay, so there we go. And then just pull that, and I'll fiddle with it a little bit, not much, and then just trim off those edges to whatever length you want. Just put a little angle on them, and that'll be it. You can add more embellishments if you want, but I just think that the shine that you get from the wax is enough. It's not too much, and it's super easy and fun. So that is today's project. Really easy, really simple. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you will try this card. You can, if you're in the States, you can get this card at this embossing folder at scrapbook.com. They still have it in stock. Matter of fact, I think it might be marked down a little bit. But I thank you so much for coming. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching. If you like it, if you like the card, if you could give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. And we will see you next week. I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye for now.